Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is by Common Sense. I try to keep it down to 10 minutes. And of course, I have a very important topic, which may not be important to a lot of you, but I think I did make a video about the zodiac signs. There's probably more than 13 zodiac signs, but this world has been destroyed too many times. Okay? Right? It's been hit by meteors and asteroids, destroyed great peoples of nations, flooded, the earth shift, polar shift, right? You know what that stuff is?
Yeah.
Catastrophes that actually happen in this world. A lot of rare plants and stuff are destroyed. Yeah. But if you have any comments, suggestions, or insults, you put it down below, and I'll get back to you when I can, okay? But I'm making this video because someone said if I was a Gemini, okay? I'm like, how the fuck am I a Gemini? I think people need to be re-educated on things. A Gemini is half breed, okay? You know, I don't hold no secrets, okay? I don't hold no secrets at all. Can you guess what sign I am? Can you really guess what sign I am? Are you into astrology? A lot of people are not really into astrology, okay? They're really not, okay? But let me go down the list, okay? As I said before, this is an interesting story we live in, but people like to be educated on futile type things, but I'll do it. Alright, so we're going to go down the list, and we're going to talk about the least greatest zodiac sign to the greatest zodiac sign to hang around, okay? Alright? So we can get this out of the way, because I made a video about this before, and I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, now, okay? Okay, remember, I'm going to go down the list, okay? The Gemini, okay? Because he said if I was a Gemini. I said, no, I'm not a Gemini. We're going to go with Gemini first. Gemini is half and half. Okay, remember, half and half means not to be trusted. They are full of secrets. But on the positive side, they are creative, artistic. Just keep a mental note of the word secret. So that means they are more prone to stabbing you in the back. But this is not the highest sign that will stab you in the back. So I'm going to go down the list and continue on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right. So Geminis are good people to be around. If you cross them, they double check your ass. They get you. I'm assuming that every sign is positive, but no, it's not all signs are not positive. You go brush your teeth. Go away. Get out of here. Next sign I'm going to talk about is Cancer. Emotional crab. Emotion means unstability. So if you have a crab, let me give you a little hint. Any sign with water is not to be trusted. Alright, so let's get that, knock that thing out the way. Anything with unstable fire, okay? Unstable, okay? Most of the time, water is dark. It's deep, okay? It's emotional, okay? We got that out of the way? So, crabs. You don't want crabs or lice downstairs. But if a crab latches onto you with his hook, you better run, okay? Because if you're trying to break the shell, you might end up getting killed or something. Next one, Pisces. That's a water sign, okay? Pisces. Let's look at the sign. Think about the sign, okay? Now, sometimes you'll see something misinterpreted as an air sign or air creature. No. Look at the creature. The creature, okay? There's a reason why they relate the creatures to, you know, what they are, okay, in ancient times. But people twist things and turn it, and it gets misconstrued, okay? All right? So the Pisces is a fish. That's a water sign, correct? It is a social, secretive. Swimming with other fishes, I've talked to many of all of these different types of zodiac signs, and it's accurate on the ball. Once I ask your zodiac sign, that's a dangerous motherfucking thing. Very dangerous. But I don't really ask too much, because I have the ability to, my sign is actually more powerful than all of them combined. But we'll get to that later. Now, okay, Libras. They say Libras are the biggest whores, okay? And then Scorpios, okay? But I'll tell you who's the highest sexual sign. I'll tell you who's the biggest liars in a minute. Okay, Libras is the blind justice scale. It's a female who's blind, who cannot see. So that means she's an easygoing female. Okay, she don't listen to anything. She's blind, so she can't know justice. She only hears things. Charm. You can charm a Libra, you'll get in her panties. I've met a couple of Libras, okay? Alright? Link, okay. Now, Capricorn, the goat. Now, there's two different types of goats, okay? They like to climb the mountain after they eat the garbage. Either they're eating paper, a wisdom, or they're eating garbage from socializing. Okay? Let's continue on. They Tauruses. Bull. Think of the bull. The food that they eat. Stubborn, but they can be smart sometimes. Okay? Or they can be cowards. Okay? Let me see. Scorpio. Okay? Scorpios definitely. You gotta watch them Scorpios. They're most likely, I read somewhere that they're the most #1 sign in jail. But then again, that may not be true, okay? You never know, okay? They say they're the ones who's the psychopaths. And then the November sign, I told you already. They have a tail, and it's another water sign. They go in the water. Okay, it's a secretive sign, and again, it's a secretive sign. Now, okay, Libra. Leo is basically the lion. Roar! So if you hear a Leo, they're loud. Either it's loud with wisdom or loud with ignorance. Loud with wisdom or loud with wisdom. Ignorance or wisdom. Know the way around it. But they're not a secretive sign, though. Okay, Virgos are a secretive sign. My wife is a Virgo. I knew this. I knew she would hold sign. I can read. See, me, I have a psychic ability, so I'll tell you about that later. But Virgos are a water sign. It's a woman. A female virgin who's holding water. And she pours out the water. She's supposed to be organized, but then again, not all signs match everyone. Okay, she's supposed to be organized. My wife is not organized at all. Okay. Now, okay, Aries, psychological realm. Okay, you can't go wrong with that, right? But usually, 9 times out of 10, they make the wrong choices in life, and they do not become psychological when they grow up. I have some good conversations with Aries. Most of the time, I have good conversations with Sagittarius, Aries, and no other sign. Just only those 2 because they do their research, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, okay, the signs, okay, Sagittarius is the most funnest sign and one of the wisest sign of all, but it's not the smartest sign of all. Okay, of course, a lot of people will say, "Oh, my sign is the smartest," but they don't do research. But I did my research. I used to be a nano reader. I used to read the charts of the moons and shit. That's why people's compatibility signs don't match up, because they were born in the moon of this, and the sun was rising in here, and it gets complex from there. So you may not even be. You may be a Sagittarius rising in Virgo. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It gets complex. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Sagittarius is full of wisdom and fun. Usually you can't go wrong. They're not going to stab you in the back. They're usually the sexual creatures. You know, the horse, half man. There's like Greek mythology. God damn it. They fuck shit. They fuck shit up. I used to think I was a Sagittarius. Okay. They like to have sex. They like to have fun. They're very jovial. Okay. Social. Okay. Not secretive. Okay. Okay. Let me see. They got full of wisdom. Now, okay. Aquariuses. Now, Aquariuses are a bunch of liars. Okay. Because when you try to throw some facts out there, they won't hear that shit. They believe in their own world. That's what I read somewhere, that Aquariuses are in mental institutions locked the fuck up. Oh, do your research on there. I found that shit somewhere. I ain't gonna make it up to you. I ain't gonna make it up and lie. Another thing, okay. Now the last one is Orpheus. This is the 13th zodiac sign. People tend to understand and think that it's only 12 zodiac signs. I've been knew that there were more than 12 zodiac. I said, wait a minute. We have lost information in this world. And you really think we only have 12 zodiac signs? Do you really think we have 12 zodiac signs? You out of your goddamn mind? I think there's more than 13 signs. I'm an Orpheus. Orpheus falls between November and December. Only a few days. It's only the Harry Potter syndrome, you want to call it. Now, if you fall between November and December at these days, look it up yourself. Look up Orpheus. I put it down in the description box so you can understand what the zodiac sign means. Between those dates, if you're born between those dates, okay, you're a very special individual. Okay, Jamie Foxx, Taylor Swift, those individuals are high-minded individuals. They don't settle for less babies. They're highly intelligent. You don't want to fuck with them. They have a personality beyond the scope of this world. So okay, now let's go down the list of which ones is which. Okay, the worst people to ever be around of all of the research I've done is basically the Scorpios. Okay. Scorpios are the worst to be around. That's what they say. Is they're in jail. They cause a lot of problems. They got knowledge with them, but their ego. They got ego, and that ego thinks that they're God complex. Okay, they think they're better than you, and they could be racist. So you got to be careful. It's a combination mixture. Watch out for Scorpios. They're the worst people to be around. But you got to understand something. The highest sex drive is pretty much with the Scorpio. Isn't that some strange shit? Isn't that some strange? Because they got the tail. That little tail is full of poison and can kill you. It's potent. Okay, it's really potent. I dealt with a female Scorpio before. I was like, God damn, this broad gets some bomb ass here. She gets the best. I don't even want to have sex with the pussy no more. What kind of shit is that, okay? What kind of shit is the Scorpio doing? Twice I encountered that shit. Scorpios got it down in the bed, man. They supposed to have it down. And if they don't, then tough titty, okay? And then the next sexual sign is Sagittarius. Okay? And then it's the Orpheus, okay? Think about it. The Scorpio has the tail. Okay? The Sagittarius has the horse dick, okay? And the Orpheus always wrestle with the giant goddamn snake, which is me, okay? Now, okay? Now, the best signs to be with, to be around, is mostly Orpheus. Natural Light Jackson said it. Orpheus, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, what other signs? And the rest is garbage. Now, I know a lot of y'all people gonna be like, you're wrong. It's the fact. It's a fucking fact, motherfuckers. Orpheus is nothing but wisdom. The Orpheus had the highest knowledge of wisdom, but they are tormented by the snake of the voices. What kind of shit is that? Even the zodiac sign is a man wrestling with a snake. Okay? Listen. This is this information that's off the internet, okay? It's also something that I always battle with myself. Usually the Orpheus is special. They don't fit. They usually are closer to the Sagittarius, but they don't care about that. They're not that social. They're introverts. They only care about healing factors and fucking education. They usually get taken advantage of, but I got taken advantage of many times. But guess what? I snapped out of that shit. Now I don't trust it. Not a goddamn person. Not a goddamn soul now. Isn't that great? I don't trust you. You got to earn your trust. I don't trust you as far as I could see your ass. Your black ass could walk, white ass could walk across you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you because I'm an Orpheus. I'm an Orpheus, motherfucker. December 3rd. Look it up. 1974. Actually, in Chinese, I'm the Eye of the Iron Dragon. That's the most powerful, baby. You got to be careful. Some of these signs and shit matches up to who you are. Okay, now, why I say they're the best people to hang around. If you do find one, you better take it. That's called Karma Dharma. They magic. Harry Potter syndrome, okay? Listen, they are the best people to be around. The worst people to be around Scorpios, so you already know. What's the next levels of it? It's Orpheuses are high in knowledge. They usually say, I know. Just like I say, I know, okay? Sagittarius, they say, I see, okay? Right? I see, okay? And they the ones, the old men. Old man with bow and arrows, and they can insult your ass with a bow and arrow. See? You want to hang with them because they're the comedians. The comedians are Sagittariuses. The comedians are Orpheuses. They have enough knowledge. They have enough experiences. And then it's Aries. Aries is psychological. They don't have no secrets to hide from you, babies. What other thing is positive here? What? You can't say Geminis are great to hang around. You can't say Cancers because they're so emotional. They need something to latch onto you. So I already told you the secretive signs. The secretive signs are Geminis, Pisces, Scorpios, Virgos, okay, and the other signs. Now the liars are Aquariuses. I've talked to many Aquariuses. I'm like, are you out of your goddamn mind? Well, I just told you some research, and then they'll deny it. They go, oh, that's not true. You can't believe it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm done talking to you, okay? Too many arguments. I say, what do you believe? You like research? Oh, they'll say, sure, I like research. Aquariuses will love to say that shit. I say, okay, what about this verse? And then if you show them, they'll be like, oh, no, that doesn't mean that, okay? What the fuck are you talking about? It says it clear as day. In Genesis chapter what? 3:26. No. Chapter 3, verse 26, it says, and we are.
Yeah, 29.
29? Yeah. Genesis chapter 3, 26 says what?
21.
It says, and we created man in our image.
And it's in 22.
It didn't say God created in our image. It said we. It didn't say, God, I don't understand why people don't like to read. But of course, Aquarius will take that and say, oh, that's not true, okay? Jesus was there. It never said Jesus was there in the first place. But, so the highest sexual signs are basically Orpheus, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. But the worst sign to be around is usually a Scorpio. And as a matter of fact, let me put this on the top of the note here. Anyone who smokes or uses cigarettes or any sort of drug is usually not a person that really hang around in the first place. Duh. Use common sense. They don't care about their bodies. So what makes you think they're going to hold anything from you? You don't trust them. You don't trust nobody. Especially if they smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes are the most disgusting thing you can put in your mouth. It's better to smoke weed. It smells better. Even though I don't smoke none of that shit. Yeah. But of course, okay, I'm just trying to get you education. All right, now you got the signs and everything. So what else is there to say about the zodiac signs? There's probably other signs. stuck in between somewhere. Don't always rely on the zodiac signs. I'm more of a numerology type person. I made a video on it, and I'm not trying to make it again. Numerology is what I do. I do Glennis McCants type shit. That shit is very accurate, 70% to 80% accurate. She takes clients all the time. I have her book, Glennis McCants, numbers, numerology, numbers. Pythagorean created it, and he got hung because he basically created the number 0. Okay, and when he got hung, then all hell broke loose. Everybody thought he was a witch. Okay. Now, okay, that's a little history too much for you. What else is there? What I think about Leos, I told you, they're loud. Scorpios, they're sneaky, they'll stab you in the back. Watch them, I told you already. Aries, they talk psychological, but usually 9 times out of 10, they don't like psychology, they don't study it. Okay, Sagittarius are fun, they like to party, they're entertainers. Orpheus are teachers. Okay, they're healers. Capricorns, they're goats. They go to the top of the mountain bad, whatever they learned, okay. Tauruses, they're garbage. They either are cowards or they use knowledge. They like to eat a lot, and they're usually obese. Okay, let me see. What else? Cancers, they're emotional crabs. So if you got one latching onto you, that's like having crab lice in your pubic areas. I think I can't laugh. Oh my goodness, I'm healing myself slowly with laughter. But of course, if you get confused, just look at the sign. Okay, can you trust the sign? Yes, you can. You can touch it partially, at least about 30%. Yes, you can. Right? As I said before, any person who uses drugs or any sort of cigarettes or smoking, okay, is not to be trusted. So that knocks down their whole entire personality. That means they're unstable. They're social, okay? All right? Psychologically, okay? Let's use common sense here, okay? It looks like I'm looking up there, but right here. You're right there. I know. I see the camera. Okay, now, what else? Anything else I gotta say? The Geminis are half and half. Half-witted, half-intelligent. Don't screw with them. Pisces are social fish. Swim around and stuff, looking for different sexual appetites and stuff like that. Get the panties wet in the bunch, you know what I'm saying? What else is there? Okay, I think I said all of the signs. There's probably more of them, but I already told you who's the best people to hang around and people not to be hanging around with. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. All right?
Welcome to my page.
You got all that information?
Yeah.
You sure?
I watched them.
You watching your YouTube videos?
Yeah.
All right. So take that to the nutshell. I know a lot of people may be upset, but that's just the facts. Now, if you go to their website, here, test my theory out, okay? Go to a website, look up nanocharts, and see if your whole personality changed because you look at a nanochart. Get the fuck out of here, okay? But of course, look at another site, which does astrology, and you'll find out, okay, that I may be half wrong, okay? That's because everything changes over time. No one says that they'll try to put a positive spin on everything. You're not supposed to do that shit. You're not supposed to take out the negatives. Everyone is counterbalanced with some sort of negative. Like mine. Mine's is the voices within, the gnosis, okay? I gotta deal with that shit all the time when I have all the knowledge and shit. When I go to top scientists of the world, they be asking, you got a degree? They ask me that shit. I said, no, I don't take a degree. I just think this shit out of my head. I'm like, where you get that shit from? I said, I don't know. I say, I don't know. What the fuck you think it is? Then they'll consider me sick or some shit, right? Duh. A lot of bright individuals are schizophrenic. A lot of people who have certain mental disabilities, okay? Gotta think about that, okay? So now a lot of people will say, oh, I'm not mentally ill. I'll say, then you're not special. Autistic people, savants and stuff, Asperger's, come on now. You can't say you're smarter than them because you have no education. You don't like psychology. You don't like research. All right? Remember that. Remember. Peace.